Hey, what's up, YouTube viewers? This video I'm doing right now is based on my experience or several experiences here in a hospital in Laredo, Texas, called Doctors Hospital of Laredo. I have a complaint, well, like a public announcement. I was there last year for because I was admitted on November at another hospital with an infection in my lung, some type of pneumonia. Before I went to the hospital where I was admitted, I went to Doctors Hospital of Laredo, and they told me I was fine. They told me I did not have fever, and just to take some medication they gave me. Then again, they gave me some stupid antibiotics without running any blood work, without running anything. So I go home 2 days later. I'm still with fever, chronically, sweating, feeling dizzy, fever, nausea, fever. So I go to my primary doctor to follow up. He gives me a medication, you know, a vaccine. It does not work, because I took one dose and it was supposed to work already, and I took another one and it didn't work. So on my second dose, I told my doctor I don't feel good. I need to be admitted to the hospital. The doctor's hospital was saying that I did not have nothing. So I go to my doctor. He admits me to the hospital on my situation, right? So it comes out that I have a very bad infection in my lung, and they ran X-rays at the doctor's hospital, but they told me that I did not have fever. And then again, I'm there for a whole week at the hospital, uh, Laredo Medical Center. I'm there for a week, being treated. They're running tests, running until they find what's wrong with me because I had a chronic fever. Had all my lab results, CT scan came out fine. Finally, they found my infection. It was being treated by azithromycin. I was in the hospital 2 days ago at doctors because I had a very bad vertigo. I was very dizzy. I did not feel good at all. I felt very bad. I felt from a 1 to 10, I felt like an 11. I was in a very bad vertigo. Blood pressure wasn't too bad. Pulse rate was fair. So at the triage, they told me, no, just go wait outside. I was like, okay. I have very bad, I would call it maybe spasms or whatever you want to call them, right? So I'm there waiting for about 5, 6 hours, you know, to call me inside not even to a room. They put me in the hall in the hospital. Instead of giving me a room, I'm a U.S. citizen, and you know, I've seen people without, documents, whatever, get a room. And there were some people there who did have insurance, who had coverage, so they did get a room. They got a nice room with the TV, a little plasma TV, and I was sitting down by the entrance of the emergency, uh, drop off. So I'm there waiting for the doctor, dizzy, and I'm like, well, I very bad vertigo, and so the deal is, I waited 5 hours, 5, 6 hours. Doctor comes. There's nothing wrong with you. You have to follow up with your doctor. He didn't even check my ears. He didn't even check my lungs. He didn't even run any tests. He didn't even, he didn't even treat me. So while I was having this severe headache, migraine type, which I'm not that type of person that will get headaches. But I've had them for 2 weeks already, right? So I tell this stupid doctor, can you at least give me something for pain? So they bring me a Motrin, 800 milligrams of Motrin, ibuprofen. But he did not order it. I had to ask him for it. So he didn't care. Okay, so that's the situation right there. So I'm leaving. They didn't run nothing. They didn't do nothing. He didn't even check my ear. They didn't check my if I had any pallor, anything. He didn't check anything. As I'm walking out the hospital, this lady comes, sir. Before you leave, I gotta talk to you. We need a $500 deposit. I'm like, $500 deposit for a Motrin? And I was like, I'm not gonna pay nothing. I'm not gonna pay shit because they did not do shit. You go to the store, you buy this, you buy that, you pay. They didn't give me no service, no customer service as a customer or anything. So I said, bill me. I don't have nothing to pay you. You can bill me, but I'm not gonna pay. Why? Because they didn't do nothing. So other than that, I just left. Dizzy, self-treated myself. So while I was there at the doctor's hospital, Laredo, there was this young couple. I would say maybe uh, I know the youngster was 20 years old and the girl was about 21, 22. So I was hearing, the conversation because they were next to me. So the doctor goes and tells the girl, "No worry, nothing's wrong with you. It's normal for you to bleed, you know, when you're pregnant." And the girl's like, "Aren't you gonna run any tests? Because I think I might have some fever because I feel chilled and I think I have fever." And the guy's like, "No, no, you're fine." And so the doctor's being, trying to be you know, trying to try to comfort the couple with ignorance, stating, because the girl was pregnant, she was pregnant, but she was afraid that she might have a miscarriage, right? So the guy says, "Well, if you have a UTI, a urine infection, it it's very dangerous. It's very very dangerous. Like scaring the girl, like at a, in a way, like so." A doctor's job is to comfort you. I didn't feel comfort, and they wanted $500 for nothing. And there's a lot of illegals, which I'm not, you know, discriminating or anything, but you know, they put me right in a fucking hall. But that's, just be careful where you go. A lot of people in Laredo tend to go to doctors because they're better, they're faster. They're not. They're ignorant. I would rather wait 8 to 10 hours at the hospital, at the Laredo Medical Center, and be treated fairly than to be treated worse than a fucking dog at doctor's hospital. So, Laredo Medical Center, I choose you. And doctor's hospital, fuck you. And you too, Dr. Diaz. For me, you know who I am. You're an asshole. You do it for the money. You don't do it from your heart. So I was willing to try to pay something, but no. You're charging me a $500 deposit for one Motrin without me being checked or any test being run. So that's why I fucking hate you, Doctor Hospital. When you said I did not have nothing, the next 2 days, I went to the hospital and I had a very bad infection. I could have fucking died. And you said, no, you're fine. Just take some Cipro. Cipro is an antibiotic, right? But how do they know what type of antibiotic I was gonna need for what infection? What infection? They didn't run no test. So you know, you guys, if it's Dr. Diaz over there at the doctor's hospital, watch it with him because he was being ignorant. There was this patient that was gonna be admitted, with diabetes, high blood pressure, and I think she was nauseated. Probably was sugar level going up or going down. It was crazy. So I'm eavesdropping at a conversation with the RN and Dr. Diaz, and the RN says, "Oh, doctor, another admitted patient. We're gonna admit somebody else. Another admission, like as a problem, not as a like, oh, we know he's sick. We're gonna admit him. We're gonna admit him. Let's just keep him over here and let's work with him. No, And they asked him, how long ago was it here? It was like 4 hours ago. Oh, 4 hours ago. So he's still fine outside. Okay, let's leave him there. Once we have time, we'll go treat him. Just make sure, just make sure he's fine. We'll admit him later. So if he's been here for 4 hours and he's fine, he's okay. I'm like, man, he's diabetic. 4 hours to be outside without any treatment. And oh, he also had a heart condition. They're talking about some arrhythmia type of failure, you know. So they were ignorant on this guy because he was old already, and that's about it. So guys, you have the right. If this doctor is checking you and you don't like his services, should be I don't want doctor this or doctor that to see me. I don't want this nurse to see me. I want somebody else. That's you right. The right you have. So remember, you have rights. So I would recommend Laredo Medical Center to the point where they do have better doctors, better services than doctors. So there's Dr. Casey. He's an asshole. He's very frank, but he's an asshole. Have an experience right there. Calixto Lopez from Medical Center. He also really fucked me up. Pretty bad. I was very sick one of the times, but they do have very good doctors. Arturo Garza is a very good doctor, and some the practitioners there are fine. Barrientos, he's fair, but Calixto Lopez and Casey, mm-mm. This is for me. When you see this face, in case you doctors see me, this is me. This is me, and I'm speaking my mind because they don't treat people fairly. So, as I gotta say, for all you doctors who are full of shit, especially the other one, everyone from Doctor's Hospital, you can get this finger and say, "Gucci Gucci Goo," and I self treat myself, and I make myself strive to live every day. So I just want to say, God bless you people. Don't think because Doctor's Hospital is in North Laredo, they're better. Follow your instinct. And when your body is whispering to you that something's wrong, take action. God bless you, Laredo. And fuck you, Doctor's Hospital. Every single person from that staff in that facility. Hmm. Wait a minute. I have a call from fuck you, Doctor's Hospital. Probably, they probably want to bill me. But here, bill this. I should bill you for wasting my fucking time, bitches. Oops, I did it again.